The bar exam is one of the most difficult exams in existence. It is what separates law students from becoming attorneys. It is extremely difficult, a 2-day exam, a 3-day exam in some cases, and it is an exam that some extremely intelligent, extremely famous people have failed. Today we'll be talking about 5 of the most famous people ever to fail the bar exam. Let's jump right into it. Before I get started, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more bar exam tips, more law school tips, wherever you are in your law school journey. Barcast Audio has you covered. Check out barcastaudio.com for audio lectures, essay attack sheets, law school coaching, anything you need. Check us out at barcastaudio.com. Now, without further ado, let's talk about our top 5 celebrities who have failed the bar exam. Number 1, Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris failed the California bar exam on her first attempt, but despite that went on to become the Attorney General of the state of California and ultimately the Vice President of the United States. Just goes to show you that failing the bar exam does not ultimately stop your legal career. People can rebound from that, can still go on and do great things. Now, number 4 on our list of celebrities who have failed the bar exam is Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton failed the Washington, D.C. bar exam. Ultimately, she did pass the Arkansas bar exam and went on to a career in corporate practice there for a while before turning to the public sector. But Hillary Clinton, former Secretary of State, former almost President of the United States, did fail the bar exam on her first attempt. Another person who, once again, exemplifies the fact that it doesn't matter if you fail in your first attempt, you can still do a lot of good things in your legal career, regardless of what happens with your first attempt at the bar exam. Now on to number 3, perhaps the most famous failed bar exam in existence. A lot of you may not remember this because it's before your time, but John F. Kennedy Jr., the former president's son, did fail the New York bar exam on multiple occasions, working with numerous tutors around the state of New York, around the city of New York, before ultimately passing the exam and going to work for the New York County District Attorney's Office. My tutor in law school, my professor who taught me everything I knew about bar prep, she was one of the tutors who helped John F. Kennedy Jr. pass the bar exam, but he is somebody who was generally regarded as a pretty brilliant young man and just could not overcome this exam. With the help of numerous professors and tutors, he was able to pass that exam and go on to work for the New York County's District Attorney's Office. Next up, number 2, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama famously failed the bar exam on her first attempt. She talked about this a lot in her biography from a few years ago, her autobiography. She failed it on her first attempt before retaking and passing, going on to practice a lot of intellectual property law at a private firm where she ultimately met her husband, who went on to become the President of the United States. Michelle Obama, despite failing the bar exam on her first attempt, went on to become the first African-American First Lady of the United States. So obviously, once again, another person who was not deterred by their first failure of the exam. Finally, number 1, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, our longest-serving president, failed the bar exam on his first attempt. Despite this, he went on to serve as the United States' longest tenured president. He took the bar exam, failed it first, ultimately retook it again in, I believe, 1907. He passed the second time and went on to a long and storied career of political service. Now, bonus points here, sort of an addendum. I'm going to mention Kim Kardashian, who famously took the bar exam just a few years ago. She took the baby bar exam, opting not to go to law school itself. California has this sort of carve-out rule where under certain circumstances, if you apprentice with a law firm for a period of time, you can take what's known as the California baby bar exam, or it's not the official name for it, but it's generally referred colloquially as the baby bar exam. And she took that exam 3 times, failing 3 times. On her 4th attempt, she ultimately passed. And since then, she's subsequently given up on a career in the law. But it just goes to show you that that exam, the California baby bar exam, once again, very difficult, very challenging. The passage rate there is abysmal. Kim Kardashian, another example of a famous person who took the bar exam, failed the bar exam. Don't feel too bad if you are somebody who's in that position, if you are somebody who has failed, if you think you may fail, it's okay. Look at all these people who've done incredible things in their careers despite those failures. I hope this video was helpful to you. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more of these videos. Be sure to check us out at barcastaudio.com. If you're studying for the bar exam, we have audio outlines, essay attack sheets, everything you could possibly need to pass the bar exam. Check us out at barcastaudio.com.